I need you guys to listen up for a second. Have you ever heard someone say to you that your standards are too high or you expect too much? Or that maybe you are being unrealistic? And then you turn to yourself and think, am I asking for too much? We have all been there, so I get it, but my job is to help you guys. But here's the truth. Your standards are never too high. And today we are going to unpack why that is exactly what you need to hear. Stick around, you guys, because I promise you what I'm about to tell you today will shift your mindset 2000%. Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Oh, welcome if you're new. My name is Hannah and on my page I make a lot of self-development videos. So if you're into that, feel free to drop a subscribe. As usual, my gorgeous angels, I have split the video into sections and chapters along the bottom, so feel free to go to whatever section you feel fits for you. And without further ado, let's get into the video. Section 1 is the power of high standards. Also, mum, if you're watching this video, I may have borrowed your brand new pink jumper because I've run out of clothes. Okay, section 1 is the power of high standards. Let's start with something important, something that's gonna clear the air. High standards isn't about expecting perfection from the world around you or setting high standards and expectations from people that surround you. High standards is about recognizing your worth and expecting the same back. You expect the same level of respect, effort and energy in return. So view high standards as a reflection of how you see yourself. And when you do have high standards, you are setting a message to the universe and everyone that surrounds you. This is who I am and this is what I deserve. You're also setting a boundary that says, I won't settle for anything less than what aligns with my values and what brings me peace. And trust me, when you hold yourself to a higher standard, that is when you start to notice that things around you in your life will start to shift. You stop putting up with people or situations that don't respect you. You stop settling for jobs that drain you or relationships that don't serve you purpose, that don't treat you right. Having high standards is the ultimate level of having self-respect. You are saying to yourself, and that is the most important person in this situation, I deserve better and I'm going to go after it. High standards are an act of self-love. And if we are being completely honest, not having these high standards is what's going to hold you back in life. And you may be asking why that is. Because when you accept less than what you deserve, you are not only accepting it in others, you're also accepting it with yourself. Section 2 is why people tell you your standards are too high. So let's talk about why people love to tell you why your standards are too high. And simply put, it's because they are uncomfortable. The issue lies with them. These are the same people that aren't willing to work on themselves, aren't willing to challenge themselves, and because they don't want to put the effort in, they are going to put all of their effort into trying to pull you back down onto the same level they are at. And it's not a reflection of you, which I think is very important to understand. It is not a reflection of you. It is a reflection of their own insecurities. Think about it. If someone is saying to you what you're expecting is too much, what they are really saying instead, I don't believe I can reach those standards. So honestly, I don't really want to have to try. And they are asking you to lower your expectations, not because it's not best for you, it's because it's not best for them. And then it makes it easier for them to stay in their own mediocrity. But here's the best bit. Your standards have nothing to do with them. They are about you. So whatever they're saying, whatever feedback they're telling you, ignore it. Do not take it to heart. Let it go over your head. Because I'm not just saying that to make you feel better. It is genuinely the truth. And the issue is when people start to push back on our high standards, we end up starting to doubt ourselves. And then we start to wonder, are we expecting too much? Maybe they're right. Maybe we need to lower our expectations. But you need to stop those thoughts right there. You need to ask yourself, why would you even consider lowering your standards so you can make someone else feel comfortable? Why would you shrink your dreams, your aspirations, so that you can fit into someone else's bubble, that comfort zone? And I'm gonna tell you, okay? You should never, ever do this. And it doesn't matter for who. If it's your family, your friends, your best friend, your partner, I don't care, your workplace, it doesn't matter who, okay? Are they you? I'm gonna ask you, are they you? Are they living your life? Do they have your thoughts? Do they have your dreams, your aspirations, the ambitions? They do not have any of that. They have never walked a single step in your life. So who are they to try and hold you back and tell you what you want and your standards that you expect are too high? Your standards are a reflection of your future, your growth, and most importantly, believe in your self-worth. Section 3 is high standards means better opportunities. So let me tell you right now, what happens when you stick with your high standards? Opportunities come into place, greater opportunities, better opportunities than those people that are still stuck down there trying to pull you back down with them. You'll notice that the world will start to align with your standards in ways that you never thought was possible, and this could be down to manifestation or asserting yourself, and the universe understands that. But ultimately, what we know for sure is, 1, you are not wasting your time anymore. Number 2 is you stop tolerating situations or people that don't deserve your energy. And number 3, you start attracting people and experiences that match and align your ambitions and your energy. One of the most powerful things about high standards is that they act like a filter. Think of them like a magnet that pulls the right things into your life, and everything else that isn't aligned gets pushed out. And every time you say no, I'm not tolerating this, means that you are creating space for something greater, something better. And this could be better people, better jobs, better experiences. But there is a catch. You have to be the first person to believe in your standards. No one else can come in and mollycoddle you into getting you to those high standards. I mean, if you've got a very supportive mother like myself, she's not gonna come in and make those high standards for you. She's not gonna get the ball rolling. It starts with you. You have to show up for yourself. You have to live like you already have those standards implemented into your life. You live them, you breathe them, you act on them. And it's not about what everyone else is doing, it's about how you react to make sure that life reflects those high standards you have set. Section 4 is the confidence to stick to your standards. Okay, this is gonna be the part where it gets a little bit real, okay? Sticking to your standards takes a lot of courage. It takes a lot of confidence, and it's a big commitment to yourself. Because yes, you are going to face some pushback. People are going to say to you, you're too demanding, or that you're too picky, or you're too hard to please. But those labels are nothing but noise, and if you listen to them, you're going to start to shrink yourself, and you're going to be back to base 1, maybe even lower. You're just going to put yourself down into a spiral, so you cannot listen to what these other people have to say. And what ends up happening is that your light will be dimmed. You're going to dim your own light so that other people can feel confident. But I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. The world, the universe is waiting for you to show up as the most unapologetic version of yourself. The version that knows their worth and stands by it. And if you start to settle now, you're just going to stay stagnant. You're not going to get to go where you want to go. You have to be willing, and you have to have the strength to outgrow the people that currently surround your life. And I know I keep going on about the people, but it's not just the people. It's the places, it's the opportunities you currently have. Because they will no longer serve you, because you are about to step into the next level of your life. So take a moment quickly to think about your life right now and what doesn't meet your standards. What is something in your life that doesn't meet your standards? I mean, is it a toxic relationship, a toxic workplace, a job that you're overqualified for, and you're not receiving the right compensation back? Or a situation that you've simply been tolerating because you are afraid to ask better? So these are the steps you're going to take. Number 1, identify it. Name it. What's that thing that you've been settling for in your life? Step 2, ask yourself, why are you tolerating it? And number 3, make the decision to raise your standards. What would it look like to demand better? What would the outcome of your life and decisions be like instead? Now, it doesn't mean drastic changes overnight. That's not what I'm saying. But today you need to commit to raising your standards. And that could be a simple small action such as saying no. Maybe it's having a conversation where you can set a new boundary. But you need to take that first step first. Remember, you guys, standards are a reflection of your future. And they are never too high. Your high standards are gonna build the foundation of everything that you deserve and everything that's gonna come your way. You are worthy of everything that you desire. And when you start to expect more, the universe has no other option than to meet you at your level. So stop dimming your light for other people. Stop lowering your standards just because other people feel uncomfortable. Your future and your happiness depend on you living to your fullest potential. If you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in my next video. Bye bye.